I see you are involved in some critical areas that you believe change should be occurring. You're very concerned about domestic violence, the abuse of our women and children. You're very concerned about the rise in hard drugs, now being a committee member of the Narcotics Bureau, and you're really concerned about the significant rise in the HIV cases in the country. Do you think we are doing enough?
We are not doing enough. In terms of violence against women and children, we are the highest in the Pacific, the highest and the worst. And in the world, we are the fourth worst. Just imagine those numbers. And we are trying to help our women, our sisters, our aunties. But we have traditions and cultures that I think has a lot of contributions to why we treat our women like this. So the Vanua and the church should come in to tackle this with the help of the government.
Do you believe that we still have a patriarchal sort of thinking that women are being disadvantaged all the time?
Yes, so much, so much. Men, 90% of the perpetrators are men, so that will tell you perpetrator is really alive in Fiji. We still think that man holds everything, and the women are forgotten. Kitchen is a place. You can't talk here. So that's why we thought that we hold everything.
But it's an embarrassment to the nation and even to the churches that we have this kind of thinking in this day and age, and where a majority of the women and children are victims of this.
Yes, and that's why we need to have a very hard talk. The church, they should, we have a very good structure in the church, systems. We have the men's department, women's department, the youth department. But the question, are we utilizing those? Because every year and all the time, we still see violence against our women and our children. It's not a good picture for us in Fiji and for the Pacific.
Sometimes, Reverend, those things, if you're separating families with your weekly evening sessions, there's a lot of concern about that the mothers are away or the fathers are away, and then the children do their own thing. What should the churches be doing in relation to making sure the families spend more time together?
The pastors and those people who are involved in the church, we live with the community. We preach 52 weeks, 50 Sunday in a year, and we stay with the community every week. So if we have the knowledge, then we can share what we have. Right now, the pastors and the church workers, we need to be taught, to be educated with the current social issues we have. You can only share what you have. We should know the systems of if you see something, if you see somebody having a problem, and you should know what to do. Right now, we don't know what to do. And our congregations are sitting there in front of you preaching, and they go through these things. And because I am not educated to identify the issues or the problems, and these people who are part of a congregation bring their problem in the church and will go back without any resolutions or solutions to their problem, because we don't know what to do. We need to educate ourselves, or we need the support from the government or the NGOs to come and teach us about the social issues we are facing right now.